This is the Scoot on the Air YouTube channel. I'm Scoot. I want to welcome those of you who have become new subscribers. We have a bunch of new subscribers, and I want to welcome those of you who are new subscribers. Thank you for being with us here. You're helping us build this channel. If you are not familiar with who I am a registered independent. I am a radical moderate. I have strong opinions when it comes to every issue. I'm not right. I'm not left. Some people think I'm too left. Some people think I'm too right. I don't care. I'm a radical moderate. I use common sense and I don't feel beholden to either political party. And I just tell it like I see it. So all of the videos come from that perspective. And you can read the headlines of some of the videos and you can tell what it's all about. So check out some of the other videos here on the YouTube channel as well. But I do welcome you. I'm looking forward to the day when I can do something special for all of the subscribers. And it's free to subscribe. So if you haven't done it, I hope you will become a subscriber. And then we send you a notice every time we post something. Now, last night's video was titled Mask Hysteria, Parents Gone Wild. It was taken down by YouTube. It was taken down for medical misinformation. When I got the notice this morning, I guess it was taken down sometime last night. I got the notice this morning that it was taken down. And when they take something down, YouTube gives you a chance to appeal. So I appealed. And my appeal was very sensible. I'd gone back and reviewed the video, Mask Hysteria, and there was no medical misinformation in it. I pointed out to YouTube that as a radio talk show host who is not a conservative bullshit artist, there are people who want to silence me. There are people who can't stand that somebody else's opinion is getting out there. And there are people who think that they think the right owns talk radio. Bullshit. Now, I do politics and pop culture, but I'm not a right-wing talk show host. And I call it like I see it. So when I explained to YouTube what I had done, and I'd gone back and I had reviewed the video, and I explained what I did, YouTube agreed with me. So, it seems like there might be some people trying to just silence me by flagging or complaining to YouTube about some of the things that I post. There was another post, another video taken down. It was about QAnon babe, Marjorie Taylor Greene. And I pointed out that she's not being censored. Well, they took that down because what I said and how I said it, they first said that I was guilty of harassment and cyberbullying. But I gave them my appeal. They accepted it and reinstated the video. So I applaud YouTube for being open and accepting the appeal and realize that there may be some people who are just trying to silence a voice they don't like. And what I said about Marjorie Taylor Greene was true. What I said about masks in mask hysteria last night was true. And I even told YouTube, I applaud, and on my radio show on WWL in New Orleans, I applaud YouTube and social media platforms for acting like the editors and the news directors that hold people accountable for the truth and accurate information. I applaud all of that. All right, so let's get into today's discussion. I do a 3-hour radio show, 1 to 4 in the afternoon, Central Time. It's on WWL New Orleans. Download the app Odyssey, AUDACY. Type in WWL. You've got our show wherever you've got your phone. So it's real convenient. I challenged people to reveal the evidence that students wearing masks in schools are really bad for the students. I spent 3 hours on the air soliciting this. You could either tell me in a text, you could send me an email, or you could call the show. There was one there were maybe 2 emails, but it's just like it's one thing that one person said, and it's not even really that credible. One thing that just one isolated person said. So in the 3-hour period, there was no information. There was nothing that shows that wearing masks in school is bad for the health of the kids. Nothing. I haven't heard anything. Where is that information that is calling these parents to go crazy? It's an embarrassment. It's like people just wanna be against something. They wanna be against something more than they wanna be for something. And there's a whole group of people that all they know how to do is be against shit. They don't know how to be for anything. And what happens is they make up shit to be against. They make up stuff. They buy into false rhetoric about masks being bad for kids. Where's the evidence? Show it to me. Send me a link. Send it to me here. Contact me here on the YouTube channel. My email address is scoot@wwl.com or scootontheair@gmail.com. Send me the information. But I don't want some, like, isolated thing, and I don't want something from some, source that's not even credible, because there's a lot of shit out there, and people are buying into it. And there's this one woman on the news, she's complaining about the dirty mask that the kids are wearing, and the mask has got film and grit and dirt, and it's disgusting. I'm thinking, "Lady, you're not supposed to wear the same mask all the time. I mean, do you change your friggin' underwear? Does your kid change her underwear? If you wear the same pair of underwear, it's not gonna be good. You can't wear the same mask every day. There are masks that can be washed. You can't wash a mask, so there's no argument there. The idea of a dirty, filthy, disgusting mask, that's on you, the parent. And kids aren't complaining about this stuff. Parents are making them feel uncomfortable about it. WWL-TV in New Orleans, the whole company that owns WWL-TV and other stations around the country, they do something called Verify. And people want something verified, and they look into it, and they find the information, and they verify it, true or false. It's kinda like a fact check. So, just a little while ago, I saw a Verify segment on the increase in carbon dioxide in children with the masks, and this actually came up on my radio show today as well. Somebody made the argument that carbon dioxide was bad for the kids and they weren't getting enough oxygen. Well, guess what? Verify shows it's bullshit. Basically, the carbon dioxide molecules are too small to get trapped in the mask. The point is, once again, argument shot down. All these parents that are screaming and yelling and dancing around and taking videos of themselves because they're so damn proud that they're opposing the mask mandates in schools. They got nothing. They got nothing. They got nothing but political bullshit that backs them up. So let's get over this, okay? Let's get beyond this. And it's okay to admit you were wrong. It's okay to admit that there's really no evidence out there that shows that masks are bad for kids. There's no conclusive evidence. Again, there you can find doctors that will tell you something is bad. There are doctors that will tell you eating vegetables every day is bad for you. I mean, you can find doctors that will find something negative about everything. So that's not credible. The CDC would not be telling people to put masks on their students in school if it was harmful to the kids. So, stop manifesting your political ideology on these kids. And kids aren't complaining about it. Kids will wear a mask, and it's only when the adults make a big deal about it that it becomes a big deal. And so, I mean, I guess that's really just looking at my notes here from the radio show today, and it was just astonishing that there's so little research and so little information that points to the masks being really bad for kids. And yet there are so many people who are out there convinced they're standing up for these rights. You're not going to put masks on our kids because it's not healthy for the kids. Where's the evidence? What research are you citing? There doesn't seem to be any. There doesn't seem to be any credible information. Kids can wear masks in schools. It's okay. Here in Louisiana, we have a mask mandate. In states like Florida and Texas, they've got governors that are banning mask mandates, and they've got schools that are standing up to the governor saying, guess what? We're going to have mask mandates anyway because we think it's good for the kids. Good for those school districts. Thank you for being with me on the Scoot on the Air YouTube channel. And I hope we've given you some information to fight this idiotic notion that kids are dying, kids are smothering, kids are somehow destroying their health by wearing masks in schools. Again, where is the evidence? And if you haven't become a subscriber, I hope you will subscribe to the Scoot on the Air YouTube channel. Join me on my radio show tomorrow afternoon, WWL in New Orleans. And you can go to WWL.com, stream live, or download the Odyssey app, AUDACY, and type in WWL. Thank you.